you expect? Who's hosting? Am I hosting? I'll host it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you host. Since I had to fix your fucking shout out, your fucking show notes.
Wait, what?
I had to fix your show notes so you fucking host.
Nothing. You added to it. That's all you did.
No, I had to fix yours because you didn't know how to fucking share the links to us.
I just forgot to change it. That's all. All right. So we're recording, right?
Yes.
Oh. All right. Woo!
Yeah, we are. I apologize in advance, everyone.
I'll explain it. Whoa.
We just got off it.
Whoa. Are you the host? You should.
Alright.
You should.
Alright.
Hey,
well,
hey,
I'm the founder, so.
Hey.
What you gonna do? I will tip you my
you out of this podcast. So
I'm replacing you with laughing wolves.
That's probably the best thing to do.
Just place.
All right. Well, anyways, welcome. God, it's gonna be the worst podcast ever made. Welcome to episode 3 of the Drunk Dash Nerds podcast. I'm Gingerboy. I guess I'm hosting this episode. Knuckles is over there, but I'm gonna cut him off before he introduces himself.
Taking a shot. Me and Knuckles. No, fuck this shot. I'm taking it straight out of the bottle.
Me and Knuckles just did a Bad Movie Drinky Drinky with Dave from Big Red Barrel.
Oh shit!
Oh man, I broke the nose. Oh shit, it burns.
Jax from Mommy Gamers, formerly of the Pink Show, Sarcastic Gamer, was also there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What the heck were you guys watching? Okay, we got to get this out of the way first here. Oh, this is the Jack of Hearts, by the way.
Yeah, the Jack of Hearts is here, but he wasn't there. He's here now, but he wasn't there then. We were watching Oh Zombie.
Okay.
You know the movie Zero Dark 30 about them finding Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, that one.
It's that basically, but Osama turns into a zombie. And then a bunch of American soldiers have to kill zombies.
Okay, so just how did this drinking game go? What were the keywords or something that you had to try to drink to here in order for you to?
If someone says zombie, you took a drink. That's including the people that were in the fucking
Skype
that were in the
oh my God.
Skype call.
Zombie was said a lot.
And which happened that happened a lot more than was said in the movie.
The movie actually itself was pretty terrible, but as far as drinking goes, it was terrible. But I mean, just we were able to keep it going by someone accidentally saying zombie. I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. Just say,
time to take a drink.
Every time someone said zombie, yeah. Oh God, I don't feel good. Anyways. Yeah, welcome to episode 3. You hear Knuckles in the background puking. That's good.
No, if you hear me puking, that's bonus content.
You gotta pay for that. Okay, so Jack of Heart.
Yeah.
Talk.
Okay, well, anyway.
How's your credit card going, by the
way? Well, I'm happy to report, though, that I actually have gotten, my credit card thing, back in the mail and stuff like that, so I got my new credit card. I'm not going to do anything stupid with it, obviously. But, yeah, that's just one bad mistake out the door, and, I'm past it.
Oh, crap. Limbo is half off on Xbox Live Arcade. Jack, can I have your credit card number?
Oh, well, anyway. I think I'll just get into what I'm playing here.
That's 543-82-7425-77692.
What's the security code in the back of it?
843, and the expiration date is 7/15.
Oh wow, that must be a new credit card. Typing that in right now. Try that out later. I'll let you know how it goes.
Warning: Drunk Dash Nurse is not responsible for anyone who suffers from credit card fraud.
Yeah, that'd be really funny if, like, say, Tyler actually does that, and all of a sudden that he gets some sort of random, like, message the thing actually goes through and actually charge it to somebody else's, like, credit card, like, say, like Ted Turner's credit card.
Yeah. I'm gonna have free Xbox
he won't miss
for like
$500.
6 years. Alright. So, Jack.
Yeah.
Woo! What you been playing?
No. What have you been doing since when we recorded? This is not what we've been playing.
We're not there yet?
Yeah, this is our introduction.
Oh, we're still there? Oh, God.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. I just got back from working. Oh, man, this crazy-ass day.
The poll?
Friggin', yeah, for today and stuff like that. So, you know what, at my work...
So how those webcams been doing?
True story, I have not even went onto one of those sites since then, you know?
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, Google Images is better. Anyway.
Or Pornhub.com is better.
But yeah, I've been doing pretty well and stuff. But, yeah, I pretty much had the day from hell today, like work and stuff. Since I work on the weekends, you know, I help out the general public and stuff. When you work in sort of like a thrift store, kind of like a Goodwill or like a freaking whatever, you have to go out. You have to help the general public and stuff with whenever they want to donate stuff. So today, it was just like one of the beginning of these big ol' like summer rushes, right? So any and everybody decides to pack in their freaking vehicles, you know, and just drive up and try to drop off whatever the heck they have. And, yeah, from the span of, like, 3 o'clock all the way up to around, one of my coworkers came on, like, around 5:30, there were, like, cars, just nothing but just full of just miscellaneous crap, man, like clothes and freaking furniture and everything, you know? It was just nonstop bumper to bumper. Oh, man, it was just really crazy. And especially, like, since we had these people that are, like, freaking waiting in line for, like, about, like, oh, man, it must have been, like, an hour or so. Because we were getting so bombarded with stuff. It was just two of us. Like, the two of us actually working inside the back just trying to sort all this crap.
How much of it smelled like R. Kelly sheets?
Oh, you beat me to it.
Well, that's a good one. Oh, man. Well, true story. Helped out this one old guy today. Oh, man, he had this van. I kid you not, this van was, like, filled, like, with all these bags of, like, clothes and linen and stuff like that. And I'm just opening these bags and stuff because I was just checking out his clothes and stuff. I take one good whiff of, like, the couple of the plastic bags that he dropped off. They smelled like they were just drenched in just cat piss, man. I mean, literally, just, like, they made R. Kelly's sheets seem like a freaking walk in the park. So, of course, being the dude that I am and stuff like that, hadn't just gone through all this other crap of like, oh, you know what, I ain't taking this shit, that I'm just going, and I just give him back all these bags. There was like about 20 of these big old plastic bags, right? And so, he fills up his van again, he just has like a couple pieces of furniture, I take that. You know, man, he didn't like bat an eye or anything. He didn't get mad or anything. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, blah, 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 yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. Whole lot of nothing except for playing a couple games and working.
Everybody's working for the weekend. Sorry.
Oh, I apologize in advance for this episode.
I'm not.
So, yeah, well, fuck you.
That's fine.
Yeah. 66.7. 66.66 of the co-host of the show is fucked up. So please forgive us.
Basically 2/3 of you.
Jack, we're counting on you to hold the show.
Yeah, all right. I got my head on the table right now, just kind of podcasting. So.
All right. Well.
Don't mind me.
Well.
So continuing on, Knuckles. Anything interesting to say? No. Okay.
I've been working. I haven't been sniffing R. Kelly sheet.
You haven't been living.
Oh, I know, right? Fucking what else have I been doing? I've been playing Borderlands 2.
This isn't what you've been playing. This is introduction.
Yeah, I know. I
breaking
said
your own rules,
later, dumbass.
Well, I interrupted you before I heard you say it, so.
Yeah, I know, right? Keep your mouth shut.
I'm sorry, man. Just continue on.
Even when you talk, keep your mouth shut.
I'm just gonna lay down.
Or in the words of the BRB Boom, shut up talking to me. Alright, yeah, working, sleeping, watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Nothing much. Pass it on to the host.
That's me! I'm the host.
Yeah, that is you.
Suppose I should wake up now. Alright, guys.
Yeah, you probably should.
I haven't been doing anything. I've been working, like everybody else. You know, working that pool. You know, I got my job back at Chippendales, so that's good. You know, make some good tips. You know, doing
Maybe I should turn this. Maybe I should turn this website into sober-nerds.com.
No, I'll quit the show.
You know what?
Yeah, I'll probably.
You know what? That just leads us to a question here for Gingerboy here. It's like what's his stripper name here? You know, works at
White Chocolate.
White Chocolate.
Yeah, definitely. White Chocolate.
You know what would be a perfect stripper name for him? It's like, you know, 3 balls. You know why? Because they just do this. It's like, you got 3 balls. They're blue, and, what the fuck?
And I got Jack's credit card, baby. Woo!
Alright, well, while we ignore Jack's lame joke that he didn't put up, me and my black friend were talking while we were on the lot. Yeah, I had to, trust me, it's not racist.
It is, it's kind of racist.
It's a setup for this joke. Me and him were talking on the line about joining the Marines, and if the Marine Corps didn't work out right, we can go down to Atlanta and join Chippendales, and our stage name will be Cookies and Cream.
Yeah. I'd call you guys tiramisu.
Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect.
See, this is the musical episode of Drunk Dash Nerds. I can't wait. This is going to be great.
Knuckles and his friend all just pole dancing at Chippendales. Oh my god.
I might actually pay for that. No, I wouldn't. Alright, so staying somewhat on topic, we're going to go into what you guys been playing. That's original.
All right. I know, right? That's not like we have...
You go first.
I've been playing... well, last Tuesday, fucking Xbox released the Borderlands 2 DLC called Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep.
Cool.
And I haven't gotten far into the game, but it is fucking hilarious. It starts off as Tiny Tina gathers the Vault Hunters to play a game called D&D of Bunkers and Busters, which I guess is similar to D&D. But for what I did play of it, I did see a guy get flattened by a giant D20 die.
Nice.
Yeah, which is fucking hilarious. Nerd's power. Woo!
Yeah.
But
what?
If you didn't like Tiny Tina's dialogue, which I'm not gonna do fucking Tiny Tina's dialogue, so you can shut the fuck
up. What?
Wow.
Look at that badonkadonk. Well, if you didn't enjoy Tiny Tina's dialogue, this DLC isn't for you because this is full of all her shit. So, like as I was playing Salt and Jackie's Keep, there was a lot of pop culture references. Like I was playing as a character walking across this bridge. I came across this little fucking robot called Claptrap. And he's playing he plays as a wizard, and I come across to him and I talk to him. He goes, "You shall not pass."
Nice, that's awesome.
And then he blows up. But
okay, yeah, that's pretty funny.
That was hilarious. I actually got a genuine sober laugh out of it.
You know, while we're on the topic of like Lord of the Rings jokes and stuff like that, back when I was like in high school and stuff, we had this like particular trip or something. Because I was in like this choir class. Right?
You were in choir,
and we were singing. I was actually. We just got done singing in Seattle and stuff, and we were taking like the ferry ride and stuff back to where we were going home and stuff, and just waiting and stuff for the ferry. One of my friends, he sees all these bicyclists and stuff like that, just like riding some sort of triathlon or whatever the hell they're doing. So there's like a solid good like 30 to 50 cyclists, right? So he opens the bus window and he just shouts out, "You shall not pass!" And all the bicyclists just started looking at the bus and just started cracking up laughing as they're riding by.
Oh, man.
It was even more equally hilarious and stuff because it sounded almost exactly like Gandalf. He had the low voice and everything.
You shall not pass!
And afterwards, my choir teacher just looks over and I was like, "Oh, jeez, not again."
Alright, Frodo, shut the fuck up.
Well, anyway, back to you, Knuckles. Borderlands 2, Tiny Tina, go.
Oh, wow. Where did I leave off again? Oh, yeah.
After the whole exploding claptrap
explosion extravaganza. Oh, well, as I was saying, Claptrap was there. There aren't any additional characters in this DLC, which I'm okay with. The characters they've introduced weren't that good. But there was someone that was mentioned at the beginning of Borderlands 2 that you never really got to saw. And, sorry, I'm gonna have to edit that out.
Nope.
Fuck you.
No, I'm definitely keeping it in.
Yeah, there's this character you haven't really saw. Piss for Brains, I think is her name. I'm not sure. But, there are a huge selection of new enemies and campaign-specific weapons. Like, if you, play Dr. Zed's story, play Dr. Zed's mission, and you got his, you had to go kill Dr. Mercy, you got that little one weapon, I think. There's more of that. And, there's as I was saying, you know how some games have they say that they have a ton of new enemies, but most of them are just reskinned and put out? That was an actual legitimate question.
Oh, I thought it was rhetorical.
No.
Oh.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Go, you're fired. Quit the Skype call. Quit Audacity. Send me your audio. You're fired.
Alright.
Alright.
Good night.
This isn't really the case. Yet there actually are new enemies such as orcs, golems, gnomes, and knights. Of course, there's more traditional D&D creatures like spiders and skeletons. But so far, wow, that's Dragon Age. Wow, that's bad.
I really want to
that's
play
pretty
that.
old.
Oh, that's still a good game. That is a good game. I think I might go play that.
The original one, yes.
Yeah, the original. Dragon Age 2, not so much. But Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, so far it's been really entertaining. It's probably the best. Well, that's not really saying much. It is the best DLC for Borderlands 2 so far, and it's
okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to cut you off. Do that again.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're fine. But well, it's best DLC, and Mr. Torque's Campaign of Carnage is a close second.
Okay, so if anybody was to try to get like any type of DLC for Borderlands 2, then Tiny Tina would probably be the best one to go with.
Tiny Tina and Dr. Torque's Campaign of Carnage. And if you haven't downloaded Campaign of Carnage yet, do so, because Mr. Torque makes an hilarious comeback in the Assault on Dragon's Keep.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I ought to get that when when I finally do finish up a little bit of Borderlands 2, because more recently that's what I started to play.
You haven't played? You haven't finished Borderlands 2?
I haven't finished Borderlands 2, no, but I really got back into it last week.
Damn. This isn't for you, Gingerboy, because you don't have a PS3.
I do too. It's sitting right there, 5 feet from me.
We'll get into that in a minute. But me and you, Jack, will just hit me up, like send me a message on Facebook or something, because my phone's broken. Send me a message, and we'll be playing. I'll hit up some Borderlands 2 with you, because I have it on.
Hey,
I'll have it on both PS3 and 360.
Yeah, that does sound good, because I've been trying to test out, like, try to see if I can try to play things with other guys and other people and stuff like that. Shut up, Tyler.
we got freaking Knuckles going both ways here, and then we got freaking Jack trying to play with other guys.
Yeah, that's right. I've been both ways. So what? Fuck you.
I don't know why this is news all of a sudden, but okay.
I think we've already established that I was leaning more towards the PS4 last episode. So.
Anybody want some popsicles?
I got some popsicles in the basement now. Alright, yeah, that's basically what I've been playing. That's what I've been playing, so...
Okay. So, shut up, Knuckles.
I tag you in! Tag you in! Tag you in!
I break it up!
Got the hot tag!
I'm breaking it up! We don't... No.
You already tagged in, man.
The ref didn't see it.
Oh, please.
Alright.
I've already rolled out of the ring, and I'm on my way to the backstage.
No, that's a count out.
You can fuck yourself.
That's a count out right there. Alright, so Jack, you played Last of Us? I played Last of Us.
Yes, I did.
This is crazy. We both played. One of us, like 2 people on the show have played the same game at the same.
66% of the hosts have been playing Last of Us,
and 33.3% of those hosts wait.
I have been playing a shit ton of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to do math. I'm sorry. Jack, talk.
Well, anyway, I did have a chance to play The Last of Us. Not too long ago, at least about a few days ago, I did a bunch of trading into GameStop, which involved my... Well, it wasn't my credit card. It was my PlayStation Vita, actually. The Vita, plus the various games and stuff that I had for it, plus a couple of PS3 games that I didn't really bother wanting to play anymore. And I got a bunch of credit, and I decided to invest not only I got The Last of Us, the main game and stuff, for like about $50. Yeah, I got it pre-owned, whatever. But I got the game, I started playing it, and I would say about an hour in and stuff like that, oh man, it's just crazy, because I was just really, really astonished, like, how interested, so short, like, coming inside the game that I actually was with the game world, Because at first, the first thing that they do and stuff, I'm not going to put any spoilers or anything inside of it, but the way the game starts out, it really sets the tone for, for what the adventure's going to be like. And when that first big moment does happen and stuff, it's just, personally, I did see it coming, but for somebody who doesn't play like maybe like not even like a lot of games or something like that, that moment would probably really just shock them and just like try to, surprise them and stuff like that. But yeah, my first initial playthrough of The Last of Us was just very interesting. Not only was I just rethinking about what I normally would do, just playing like a random third-person shooter and stuff like that. Like, say, because ammo is so scarce inside that game, I was just literally just thinking about alternative ways where I wanted to try to navigate past these enemies and stuff. Because I'm only like a few hours inside the game, so I'm at this big old enemies like hideout and stuff like that, where I'm just trying to navigate like around all these random enemies and stuff like that. I mean, I have the option where I could actually just either choke them out or just like kill them if I really wanted to. But because I had such low just like ammo and stuff like that while going into it, it was just a really just a tight managing squeeze, and I actually thought it was pretty interesting for the most part. I mean,
see, I don't mean to interrupt you, but
yes,
I know, no, I actually do, but I'm trying to make it look like I'm not. But I know Gingerboy's been playing that too. I just want to know, have you had the same feeling as him, as Jack?
So, Jack, overall, would you say you're enjoying this game?
So far,
would you
yeah.
say you're really, really enjoying this game?
Well, at this moment, it's kind of hard to tell because, it's just really hard to tell because I'm so early in, but from what I've played, I'm really interested to see what comes up next.
I'm saying it right now, this is probably one of the most overrated pieces of crap I've ever played in my entire life. Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
are you serious?
Yeah, I'm being 100% serious right now. I mean, the gameplay is completely boring. If you played Uncharted, you played Last of Us. It's basically go into a room, kill a couple enemies, sneak around for a few minutes, walk past the enemies, go to the next room, shoot some enemies, walk around for 5 minutes, and just enjoy the scenery. The graphics, I will admit, are beautiful, but it's just you just walk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty, and then you just walk, and you're still walking. You're still walking. Here's a stupid puzzle.
Hold up. 1 second, real quick. I'm gonna abandon the team, the 6-man or our tag team. I'm gonna walk backstage, and I'm gonna let y'all two fight each other out. So.
No, so it's like the puzzles are extremely stupid. It's like, we have to get up there, but it's 10 feet up. What should we do? Oh, there's a trash can right there. Let's move it. Okay, move it. All right, climb up this trash can. We're there now. Cool, let's walk for 5 more minutes. Oh, there's a bad guy. Crouch, sneak, walk around for a few minutes. Oh, okay, kill a couple guys, keep walking. The story is boring and predictable. I mean, I see everything coming it's something you've seen 100 times before.
You know what? I actually felt kind of like the same way you were feeling about the beginning part of it, because the moment I got to the moment I started out the game while I was controlling like a certain character and stuff like that, I knew immediately where this was gonna, like, it was not gonna end good for that particular part of the game. I mean, I saw it coming, but I can understand some of the feelings you have towards it. I mean, there are some things that are going to be related to the Uncharted games, because, hey, it's the same developer, it's Naughty Dog, but yet there's some of the same type of mechanics.
1 second.
I thought you were going to the back. Let us fight this out. Shut up.
I know I am going to the back, but I do want to say, for the listeners' standpoint, please do not spoil this game. At all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything.
I know, but that goes for both of y'all. It's like you're kind of anticipating me more to play this game, but I know some listeners. I know for most listeners, that's kind of detracting some people. But please avoid that, and I'm leaving the ring.
Alright, like I was saying, some of the mechanics from The Last of Us are really borrowed from the Uncharted games. Like, for instance, say if you want to get up to a higher ledge or something like that, there's an actual, it's the same type of double teaming thing you would see, say, in Uncharted 3, where you would, press the triangle button, it's almost like the same animation, too, where, like Joel and stuff like boosts up Ellie and stuff to get to a higher spot, and then blah 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 and so on and so forth and stuff.
Boring.
I mean, what's interesting? What I thought was pretty interesting about the combat itself, other than like the limitations of, other than like say like the limitations of ammo and like the various like the non-pause screen, obviously, because you can't pause and like equip stuff. No, you got to do it in real time, which in my honest opinion kind of sucks me kind of out of it, because here I am, I'm trying to go inside of a big old like fight or something like that, but I got to stop for like about a few seconds in order to try to patch myself up. Oh, and like another thing that I noticed while I was just doing just combat in general is sometimes when I'm sneaking around in stealth, sometimes my AI partner wants to tend to walk out in front of like the enemy soldiers, the enemy AI, and once the AI does that, once they just get right in front of them, the enemies don't even notice. They don't even bother. It's only when they see you, which they'll activate, go into their scripted events or whatever.
So, I'm going to interrupt you, Jack. I want to just admit, I'm with you guys. This is probably one of the greatest games I've ever played in my entire life. Honestly, I was messing with you guys. No, this game is fantastic. This is a buy. This is probably one of the best games I played. When people say this is one of the best games they played this generation, I completely agree with them. This game is fantastic.
But, and as for me, who hasn't got a chance to play it yet, buy it, please. Do it. Support Naughty Dog for all their infinite glory.
Yes.
From playing a couple hours and stuff of The Last of Us, I'm really intrigued to see what goes on next. And yeah, I would recommend anybody who has a PS3, who really loves the PS3 exclusives and stuff, especially if they love the games made by Naughty Dog, go ahead and buy this. This is a pretty interesting game.
If you have a PS3, there's no reason why you shouldn't have this game, unless you're just a Call of Duty player. No, this game, I completely agree with everybody, like I said, that this is one of the best games. Easily, this is probably one of the best games this year. I still put BioShock Infinite in front of it, but this is number 2 so far. As far as like if I was making a list of game of the year, this is number 2. I mean, the story is fantastic. I mean, just the beginning cutscene, even though you kind of saw it was coming, that first part of the game, Jack, you know what you're talking about. It's still you like it kind of hits you right in the heart a little bit there. You're just I knew it was coming. Like it wasn't like a shocker, but it was just like, oh, wow. I mean, you felt for the guy, and just the facial,
you guys are making me want to play this game more. So
you need to play it. No, the face and the reaction.
I do need to play it. I know that.
The faces that these guys make, like the people making the game, this is probably one of the best looking games I've ever seen as far as like just motion capture. I mean, you can see the emotion on their faces. It's not just like you see some games that have really good graphics, but they just look dead. Like you look in their eyes and it looks soulless, and it just kind of takes you out of it. But I mean, this game, it looks like you can see the anger, you can see the sadness, you can. It's like watching a really good movie or a TV show, and the graphics are stunning, and the gameplay, like I said, it really is a lot like Uncharted. They even have like the little chime thing. If you get stuck at a point, they do like the little chime. You hit the L3, and it shows you where to go.
Oh, wait a second! Really? They have a little chime thing inside there?
Yeah. Well, if you get stuck at a point for too long, it does a little chime. It tells you where it'll show you like kind of where to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't even got to that point yet where I've been stuck for that long though. But that's pretty cool. That's interesting. I guess
it is a lot like it's basically Uncharted though with a lot with very little ammo.
Okay.
This is this is probably one of the most frustrating games I've played in a long time. Where like not frustrating in like as in it's bad or it's like the game is cheap. It's frustrating in like I'm replaying the same scene 10, 15 times over and over again, but a lot of the time it's my fault, or there's like I'm like, oh okay, next time I'm going to do that, or okay, there's a guy over here.
You didn't perform adequately.
Like there's this parts in this game where it's kind of like almost like Game of Thrones, as in like you you never feel safe. You never feel safe with these characters. Like at any point in time, every cutscene, every time you turn a corner, every time you open a door, you can die. You're not. I feel a lot like this game as I do with, like I said, with Metro 2033, as in you're not overpowered. You can.
They haven't listened to the episode because that was the one that Jack didn't record on.
No, I talked about it in the first episode.
Or maybe I'm just too drunk then.
Yeah. No, I mean, with this game is you're not overpowered. I mean, you have a life bar and everything, but 4 or 5 good shots can take you down. If you get caught in an open area with some enemies around, you're pretty much screwed. And I do have, as much as I'm gloating over this game, there's a few complaints. There's a few issues with it. I don't know about you, Jack, but there's been a few scenes, like a few parts where you have a third AI partner. Like you play as Joel, and then there's Ellie, the little girl, and then you have like a third partner. And there's a couple different times you have this, and like you were talking about, like they would run off and it's like and just do random things, and like while you're trying to sneak around.
Yes.
My problem was that when they would do that, was that they would, like, if they ran into a clicker, the enemies are called clickers in this game. They run into a clicker, they would start shooting at them. And then when they start shooting at them, the clickers, instead of going after the AI, they go right at me. They know, even though I'm not moving, I'm crouched. They can't see me, they can't hear me, and they know exactly where I am.
Oh my gosh! So in essence and stuff, they're trying to recognize, or they're trying to go to like a seam of events here where they're probably mistaking. The AI is probably mistaking their gunfire for your gunfire, and it's like...
Yeah, like I'm not even...
Okay, that sucks.
The clickers, they can only hear, they can't see. Then there's the runners that are like, they're fresh, they just turned into clickers, and they can see and everything. But the clickers, I mean, there's a few... Yeah, there's like that's what I had the most problems with, is I wouldn't even be moving. I'd literally be standing, just be crouched down, like hiding, and they would just go right at me because the third AI guy started shooting at them. And that was frustrating. There's a couple points in the game where I had to replay 5-10 times just because that kept happening, and I had to find ways around it. Like I had to go different routes, or actually had to take out the clickers myself, and just so I can avoid it. I mean, that's the only time I really had issues where it was the game's problem, not mine. But
right.
Then the other issue I have, like what I've said with Metro 23, is I loved every scene where I was fighting the humans, but I didn't like the scenes where I was fighting the creatures. I felt besides the AI problems, when it was just you and Ellie, when you're fighting when you're sneaking past the clickers, I felt it was kind of boring. Like I thought it was fairly easy even later in the game as far as getting around them. Like you can hit the R2 button. And you can do like this hearing thing where he listens and he focuses on so you can see like
he focuses on like specific sounds and stuff like that, so that you can actually see the outlines of like the particular like enemies or something like that, or you can actually hear their footsteps, or if they're getting closer or something like that. You can also discern like how many people or how many creatures are inside a particular room or something at the time too.
Yeah, and I felt like okay, I'll choke this guy out, okay, and I'm just gonna go. I'll just go the long way around, and alright, and I'm around it, and I go into the next section. But when you're facing the humans, though, I mean, these guys, they're human, they're still alive, they're humans, they have intelligence, so they hear stuff, or if they can see you. I mean, it's not as easy. Like I don't know how many times I died fighting humans, or like they caught me and then I used too much ammo, so I restarted and tried to do it better this time and sneak around, just choke them out. I ended up beating this game today.
Really?
Yeah, Friday night. Like I got up through Redbox. I basically checked Redbox from the day it came out on Tuesday. Every break or lunch at work, I would check Redbox. I'd check it right when I got off at work. I would check it before I went into work. I would check it every hour when I was off work. On the Redbox app, I would just kept checking. Finally, on Sunday night, which really sucked because it was Sunday night, I had to work the next day. Found it. I drove like 3 miles to the Redbox. I got it. So I've been trying to fly through it. One, because I'm paying $2 a day for it. But I just can't get enough of this game. Like Friday night, I was playing it. or it was like 9:30. I'm like, okay, I got to work in the morning, but I'll play it for like an hour and a half or so, and I'll go to bed. And so I started at 9:30, and I'm playing it. I look over, it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh shit!
It's been a long time since I played a game like that, where like once you go and play it, and next thing you look over, and it feels like it's been an hour, and it's been 4. It's been a long time since I've had that way. It's not even the gameplay that's keeping me going. It's just I want to continue the story. I want to know how these characters go. And it's just keeping me going. This game, when people are saying this is one of the greatest stories they've ever seen in a game, I don't know if it's the greatest, but it's up there. It's better than most movies or TV shows to me, honestly. If you, like I said, like Jack and I were saying, if you have a PS3, you need to play this game. Understand. No, oh God, I pretty much got home from work at about 2 o'clock today, and I played it up until about 7:30. I mean, straight, probably like 45 minutes of like not playing it in between there, and I flew through it and I beat it today. And the story, the way it ended, I'm like, I mean, it was a good ending and everything like that. I don't want to get too much into it, but I want more. And the soundtrack to this game is fantastic. There's just scenes where you're sneaking around and there's no, I mean, even the soundtrack to this game is fantastic. There's scenes where like you're sneaking around, there's no music, and like you just kind of sneak around, and the song, like the music will start playing, and you're like, oh my God, like just the whole entire, like the way my emotions changed with it. Where like I was calm, and then the music kicked in. I'm like, okay, now I'm a little creeped out. Now I'm thinking there's monsters around, there's something going on, and it's just I want to go. I'm checking iTunes right now because if it's on there, I'm freaking buying the Last of Us soundtrack. I don't want to talk anymore.
I do want to say, like the moment you found that game on your Redbox, like the Redbox that was close to me that had the game lost that game, like it was already out of stock. I was like, so I thought to myself, I think Redbox, the people who made that, had developed this teleporter that distributes their games via teleportation, because I've never seen anyone stock a Redbox, and the moment you rented that game, my Redbox was added to that fucking game. So it was like, fuck you.
Yeah, because I live like 1,000 miles from you. It's my fault.
Hey, it's not my fault Redbox has teleportation technology that they're not sharing with us.
No, I reserved my copy, man. You know you can reserve copies for Redbox, right?
Yeah, I know.
You should probably do that. That's what I did.
Yeah, I should, but I'm not going to.
Well, then you're not going to play Last of Us for a while, then, are you?
Then next week GameStop has a deal right now where you can buy Last of Us for $10 if you trade in a bunch of, like, 2 new games. So I could have done that for the last month and a half if I actually wanted to buy the game. But I don't really have that many games on that list.
It's obvious to me that Knuckles hates video games.
I do hate video games. What? I hate video games, so what?
Well,
fuck you.
You're on the wrong show, my friend.
Yeah, this is my show, buddy, so fuck you. Get off.
Alright. See you guys. Alright, anyways. we're moving on here. Anyways, I am moving this train afloat down the road.
Train afloat.
Chaka, 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 chaka. Anyways.
Suddenly I miss Farva.
So here's an interesting topic here. Something interesting that I read is that, so the thing people I have heard, I mean, for the PS3, outside of maybe the internet issues, they said that one of the big reasons why one of the great things about the Xbox 360 that the PS3 didn't have is it came with the headset, and that you had to buy the crappy $50 PlayStation Blu-ray or the Bluetooth, but you get a free headset through 360. It's a lot better. Now it's coming out that the PS4 comes with a headset, but the Xbox One does not. I'm starting to wonder. I mean, does Xbox One just hate consumers? Does it hate us, the fans?
I do want to say real quick before we go on to this topic, that I'm glad that they're not including the headsets, just so if I do manage to buy an Xbox One later on, I don't have to hear all those 8-year-old, 12-year-olds talk and shit talk me on Xbox Live.
But there's party chat on the Xbox One. Why would you have to hear it?
Well, yeah, that's true.
But just sometimes because I don't go into a party.
Obviously, like you're trying to pick up 8-year-olds off Xbox again? Is that what you're doing?
The only person I'm picking up on Xbox Live is you, so shut the fuck up.
So I could destroy you in Yu-Gi-Oh?
You beat me in one match. One match.
2-0. With 2-0 today, guys. 2-0.
The 2-0 was a fucking match. It was best 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
He won won 2 duels, which equals 1 match, and that's because I didn't use a finished deck. My deck consisted of 46 out of 50 cards. So, and needless to say, at that second duel we had, I almost beat him. So
no, yeah, it's pretty funny.
If I hadn't used one card cost me the duel that I had used.
Yeah, he actually played the one card I needed him to play for me to win, because otherwise he would have had the game in hand. So that's pretty funny. Anyways,
activated. Surprise, butt sucks.
Oh, he would have enjoyed that.
How did Jack know? Anyways, going on to our topic now. Is that a big negative for you guys as far as the PS4? I've already said I have the PS4. I have a launch one coming, guaranteed. I'm just kind of curious. I don't know, you guys don't, but is that pushing you more towards PS4 than you already were?
As stated on the last episode, I'm waiting to pre-order my PS4. Like, I'm definitely going to get that. Fuck Xbox One. But, the fucking PS4, that was already a no-brainer for me. I'm getting that. And, for the Xbox, I was like, oh good, that's just another list. That's another item I can check off on my list not to get that. But that's also a pro for me. It's like, I know the PS4 has that mic included, so Xbox One, check. I was like, I don't have to listen to 12-year-olds, so
again, party chat.
PS4 is going to have party chat too, so
yeah.
PlayStation Vita has party chat, so why won't the PS4?
That'd be pretty funny, actually, if the PS4 came out and doesn't have party chat.
If the PS4 didn't have party chat, I'll be like, what the fuck?
I just traded it in and get an Xbox One.
Then again, no, I wouldn't even have traded it in, but because Xbox 360 didn't have party chat when it launched.
Okay,
so.
but they had party chat 2008. It's to be late 2013 when this thing comes out. It should have party chat in the box when you plug it in.
There's a 9% chance that it will have party chat in the box. That the Vita had party chat in the box.
There's a good chance of that. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if I turn it on and there's no party chat, because it doesn't seem like Sony with PlayStation can walk more than 10 feet without tripping over themselves. So going to the PS.
Oh, you're actually talking about Nintendo.
No,
Nintendo didn't innovate in achievements or party chat with their Wii.
Yeah,
they're also hesitant with the online multiplayer, which is already.
They're not hesitant about online multiplayer. They don't know online multiplayer exists because they don't know anything about the internet yet.
The thing about
Nintendo, which is also 2 generations behind.
The thing about the thing about Nintendo and stuff with their online infrastructure and stuff. Yeah, they are pretty behind when it comes to like the actual structures and stuff like that. I mean, there's no like party chat, there's no like cross game like chatting or whatsoever. I mean, a lot of their online servers, or you know what, achievements, just take it or leave it and stuff like that. There's some gamers that actually don't like to like earn achievements and trophies, but it would have been an added benefit if they had some sort of like system like that. You know, I mean, let's look at this case and scenario right here. I mean, instead of like having their own achievements, like say for Super Smash Brothers, like Brawl on the Wii, they had their own like individual like trophies that you had to like beat certain conditions and stuff like that. Yeah, their own like type of battle trophies and stuff. But anyway, yeah. Well, anyway, that's just my thoughts really upon Nintendo's infrastructure, but
or lack thereof infrastructure.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah. Could be better.
Well, when Sony came out with PlayStation Move, that was already Wii HD before Wii existed, so
yeah. So
they already had everything that the Wii didn't.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna admit either.
Then they came out with Super Smash Bros. What was that game?
PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Yeah, fun.
Half the characters in that game weren't PlayStation characters. Characters.
And a lot of the characters that they had inside there weren't even like, were from like franchises that hardly,
Big Daddy.
But hardly anybody would even recognize outside of, say, current generation things. It's like, oh, hey, there's Ratchet and Clank, there's Jak and Daxter and stuff. Yeah. Oh, and now here's the Big Daddy from BioShock. Like, what the hell is this?
Super hardcore gamer to even know half of those people are. Like, I'm a hardcore gamer. You show me the list of the people in there, I probably couldn't tell you a third of them. The Super Smash Bros.
I'd rather play Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion Extravaganza XL.
Wow. Well, Super Smash Bros. I can go upstairs I can go and print out a picture of all the characters in Super Smash Bros. Melee and walk up to somebody on the street and say, "All right, name half these characters," and they probably can do it. I mean, that's why. Anyways.
But yeah, the difference between those two, Super Smash Bros. And PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, is you look at Sony's characters and stuff, their mascots, their franchises, and then you look at Nintendo's and stuff. Which ones are more recognizable? Obviously, Nintendo's because of the freaking characters and the franchises that people
years of the same characters. Yeah. So.
Yeah, exactly. But. Anyway, just going back to topic.
I like how I was able to derail that topic with the just mentioning PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
I know, that's just funny. Anyway, going back onto the topic of no headset and stuff like that for the Xbox One and stuff. Personally, I don't care if either console have a headset or not. I mean, I don't even use my a headset at all for my PS3 or even my friggin' Wii U, But when I had a 360, I would use my headset only for if I was playing with friends and stuff for a party, doing party stuff whenever for Black Ops and stuff like I used to do with the old Sarcastic Gamer guys. But other than that, it's not really make or break me buying a system because it doesn't have a headset or not. I mean, I'm pretty dead set when I can afford it and when there are more games available for it. I'm more than willing to go for the PS4, but
I just want to say, as right now, you're already a PS3 full-time user.
Yeah.
So your argument is invalid.
Yeah, I'm an Xbox 360 fanboy. Still playing.
And I'm a 360 user right now.
Yeah.
So.
But yet I bought the 360 before I did the PS3 as well, and I played the 360 for a couple of years.
Sold 360, so.
Yeah,
that's true too.
And I bought a 360 when it first came out. Bought a PS3 about in probably mid 2009 and sold it in late 2009. So.
Wow.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm stretching right now. Anyways, so next topic. I really need to get a bumper. Next topic. Anyways, Superstar.
So Superstar, are we moving on to Ellen Page or are we moving on to Assassins?
I talk about Assassin's Creed.
If you want to talk about Assassin's Creed, we'll talk about Assassin's Creed.
I don't really want to talk about Assassin's Creed right now.
Really? Okay.
Alright. Jack?
You've had that alright, note to the audience, he's had that topic. This is the second week.
This is the second week in a row.
It's just in case we don't have anything to talk about, we can bring it up. That's all it's for. It's a backup topic. Like I told you before. Anyway,
so you want to move on to if you're a significant other?
Hey, no, it's mine. Jack, question for you.
Yeah.
If you were on the internet and some hot girl said, "Give me your credit card number," what's your favorite game?
Damn you.
Anyways, go on.
God. Anyway.
We're going to talk about to talk about.
That's what he said. That's what he was doing while he was talking to that girl for his credit card information.
So, let's talk about Ellen Page and her wonderful acting in Last of Us. Even though she wasn't acting in it, but the girl sounds and looks exactly like her, and now she's.
Can I carry this away?
No, I'm talking.
I know you're talking, but can I start the convo after it? Like,
well, maybe I wanted to start the convo after I started the topic.
All right, whatever. I really don't give a
So, anyways, Ellen Page is claiming that Last of Us ripped off her likeness. Go ahead and talk about it, Knuckles.
Well, a couple days ago, Ellen Page replied to a question on the Reddit AMA. The guy had asked her what she had thought about Naughty Dog, asking her if about Naughty Dog saying that the character looked like her. She had she apparently disproved the idea for the likeness rights, and that she was creating her. She was already in her own game, but if you look at the picture side by side by clicking on the link I put in the show notes, they look a lot alike, and they looked actually the same before Naughty Dog had updated the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
What do y'all think?
And what's really funny is that Ellie's the main girl in The Last of Us. Ellie, her main weapon in that game was a hamburger phone. It's crazy. Jack got the reference.
Man.
Yeah, Jack got the reference because I haven't played the fucking game yet.
Well, you haven't seen Juno, obviously.
Oh no, I haven't seen Juno either because I'm not going to suffer from the Juno effect.
By the way, guys, I'm recording this podcast on my hamburger phone.
Oh.
Anyways, so Jack, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, my thoughts on this whole Ellen Page thing. I mean, I haven't really kept like any tabs and stuff with it, but I thought it was just kind of weird and stuff when The Last of Us and stuff like that, when they first introduced us to, like, Ellie and stuff. She was a little bit older, I thought. She looked a little bit older and stuff, and she really did, like, almost looked exactly like Ellen Page and stuff right before the whole Beyond Two Souls game was even announced. And then when after that game was, Naughty Dog basically remodeled the character and stuff to make her look younger, but she still really remarkably looks like a younger version of, like, Ellen Page and stuff. But for the whole issue and debacle and stuff like that, jeez, I just don't really understand it.
Yeah. No, she even sounds exactly like Ellen Page. It's pretty crazy to me. I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I can't argue though. There's no argument here, to me, honestly, about this whole thing, because I mean, Ellen Page. I don't think anybody can really honestly say that we don't think this looks anything like Ellen Page or sounds like Ellen Page. That's freaking Ellen Page at 14 years old. I mean, you look at Ellen Page now. Look at Ellen Page. Look at Ellie. Yeah, they got the same freaking name. Ellie in the game and Ellen Page. You look at them; they look exactly the same now.
Yeah.
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 Woo. Okay. I'm trying to sober up, guys.
Yeah, I am too, and it's kind of giving me a headache.
This sucks. I know, I got a headache too. I don't know what's going on
man.
here, guys.
Oh, this show's a fucking wreck now.
This is a terrible show. This is awful.
We're no longer allowed to do BMDD with.
I know, because now I'm sobered up, and I feel worse now than I did at the beginning of the podcast.
Okay, rule of thumb for next podcast: don't come in drunk.
Oh, I did. See, this is 1 out of 3 for me. That's 3 out of 3 for
Gigi. Yeah,
I'm probably gonna be 2 out of 3 on hangovers after the podcast.
Oh boy,
this sucks.
Oh man.
Okay, what were you talking about again?
I think we're doing a contest, and the winner gets Jack's credit card number. Yeah, just
in that case, I'll win.
First person to tweet me gets Jack's credit card number. Okay, so do we want to talk about something else here? Do we have to talk about something else?
Two of us are drunk. Let's go on and move to debauchery, which involves deep silver and volition. How about that? You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Talk about it. Lay down. Right. I'm laying down.
Well, yeah, you lay down, go to bed, puke, watch that Family Guy clip where everyone's throwing up.
Oh God, shut up, please. Who wants clam chowder?
Yeah, well, some of you might not have known Saints Row 4 has been banned for sale by the Australian Government Classification Board.
Shocker!
With citing that sexual violence and illicit or prescribed drug use is as incentives as the fucking ban, which is actually typical of Saints Row. Like, if you played any other Saints Row games, you know that drug use, alcohol, sex, all that's typical nature for Saints Row, the franchise. And apparently Saints Row 4 is the first game refused by the R18 rating for Australia. And Volition has reported that they're going to try to release a game that meets Australia's classification rules, which we get our game that we like, the sex, violence, rock and roll, the stuff America likes.
America,
yeah. Do you think that Volition will be able to make a Saints Row game with those strict guidelines for Australia?
I don't think so. Why? Because a lot of the heavy things about Saints Row, that franchise in general, is it's got to be crazy, it's got to be over the top and stuff, and a lot of the elements and stuff inside Saints Row involve the things you just mentioned, like the over the top violence, the friggin' drug use, the whole friggin' alcohol stuff, the stuff like that. I don't think they're gonna really censor it enough to where it's gonna be approved inside Australia. I think I read somewhere that they tried doing that, and they just Australia just flat out just told them just to redo it again or something like that, which may or may not be true.
Are you okay, Gingy?
I'm fine. I'm just looking over here. So, yeah.
Maybe Australia's right. Judging from this podcast, 2 out of the 3 people, or 3 out of the 3 have been playing Saints Row, and 2 out of the 3 recording this podcast are fucking drunk as hell.
Yeah?
No, I'm not drunk anymore. I'm just, at that point where, you're drunk, now you're sober, and now you just you don't want to do anything. I'm sorry. This sucks. I can't help but feel this is somehow Jack's fault.
Oh, how is it my fault?
I don't know. I don't want to blame myself. No, I mean...
Maybe it would have been a better idea if I host the show. If I would
might have been a little better. No, I mean...
Yeah.
If you're willing to host the show, we will love you a long time.
I won't. I will if you give me your credit card number.
You already have his credit card number. What the hell?
Well, I'll tell you what.
The other one.
You trying to get the new one they just got?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just kind of going on with this Saints Row. I guess I'll give my 2 cents into it about this whole Saints Row being banned in Australia. It's not really shocking to me. I think it's kind of I think it's silly that we're banning games from an entire continent, but they ban just about... I
prefer them as a country because they're not much of a continent.
No, there's 2 countries.
When 9% of them are uninhabitable.
Anyways, so I don't understand, why they do this, but I'm not really shocked that they're banning Saints Row 4 when they ban just about everything that just about every video game. I'm surprised Call of Duty's
just
even
like
allowed.
Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 got banned from there. I guarantee you, Connectimals probably got freaking banned from there. They banned everything.
We'll probably need to talk to Mutton Chop about that.
Yeah, it's like, did you see that? Did you see that E3? They had that creepy girl going Skittles. That's creepy. I would ban it too. That's kind of, I don't know. I just think that. I think it's stupid we're banning an entire a game from millions of people playing it. I think, I guess that's kind of a good thing, like being in America or being in Europe, things like that. We don't have such huge restrictions on things like this because you let the consumer decide. If you don't, or you let the parents decide. If you don't want your kid to play Saints Row 4, then don't let them freaking play Saints Row 4. Don't buy it for them.
Exactly.
Well, see, they also since they have the R18 rating, like you apparently have to be 18 to buy the game, so you should be free will to do whatever you want with that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're 18, you should be able to buy just about any game, movie, whatever you want. I mean, why?
If you can buy cigarettes at 18 in America, why the fuck? If you can buy something that's been proven to kill you every time you smoke one when you're 18, why the fuck can't you buy a fucking video game?
Yeah, it's the whole thing is just, I think it's stupid. And plus, even when they do get games over there, they're gonna pay double what everybody else pays for them. So maybe it's a good thing they don't get these games, so that way they don't have to. There's less games for them they want to buy. I don't know.
We know that Australia will get their games from New Zealand or UK.
Yeah, that's true. They can always get the games. They can just import them.
Yeah, they'll import them and
they'll end up paying. They're paying the same price anyways because of the shipping and everything. So I guess like World of Warcraft is. I think wasn't World of Warcraft banned from there for a while because they can't rate online.
World of Warcraft was banned from China.
Was it China?
Okay. Yeah, China's government said,
China bans Facebook
We're not going to let people play.
Yeah, but
that's actually probably a good thing if China bans Facebook.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they ban just about anything that's not from they have their own Facebook and everything like that. They pretty much separate themselves from the rest of the world when it comes to crap like that. So.
But yeah.
God, there's no energy in this show at all.
Yeah, from now on, let's try to stay sober.
Yeah, or let's just do a bunch of cocaine before we start the show.
Yeah, cocaine.
I'm gonna start drinking Red Bull.
What's that drug in Saints Row 2? Angel dust.
Yeah. Do that too.
Yeah, let's do some angel dust.
There you go.
We can do that.
I'm gonna get some nice straight lines of cocaine going with Jack's credit card for every episode.
You got Jack's credit card, cocaine that you bought with Jack's credit card. Then you got a hooker that you paid for with Jack's credit card, which is more than Jack got with his credit card. Just let you know, Jack, we're never gonna let that down.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Yeah, and then sending us links with the pictures of it.
Well, hey, you know what? The sooner, just get it out of the open, just to let it just flow and stuff like that. The sooner I could just get past it,
Yeah.
Yeah, and the more likely we're gonna bring it up.
If you don't laugh at yourself, you can at least have us count on to laugh at you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was absolutely a ball last week and stuff when Nerves was on and stuff. It just like a bunch of just frustration Jeff just released after we all just joked about it for a while.
There's gonna be a lot more frustration because
we joked. You cried.
I know.
And then Nerves add gasoline to that fucking fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so shoutouts. We have none. Okay, conclusion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we do. We
actually have a shout out.
We got a shout out from 5-star Frog Splash 81, titled 5-star Frog Splash, which I guess is a Rob Van Dam reference.
Yeah.
It's like, these guys are great. If you enjoy alcohol, which is very present in this fucking episode. Video games and wrestling, which is also present in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
You will love this podcast. 5 stars. And then there's Gingerboy with self-promoting shit.
Yeah, we're a very niche audience.
5 stars. These guys are awesome. Gingerboy, what the fuck can you give me a reason why you reviewed our show?
Because we're awesome.
Okay then, never mind.
What else? I can change it to a 1 star.
Oh no! Don't be hurting yourself.
Anyway, well, I mean, thank you, FrogSplash81, for the review. And if you guys leave us a review, we will shout you on the show, and then Jack will send you an email with his credit card number on it.
Nah, man. All right, so do you have a wrestler this week, Jack?
Well, yes, I'm going to be kind of a little bit solemn and stuff for the wrestler of the week this week. It's going to be a wrestler who just recently passed away. I'm talking about Doink the Clown. Well, for Doink the Clown, yes, I did not see a lot of him during the 90s and stuff. And yes, I did hate clowns. But yet, he was an interesting type. He was just an interesting character to see and eventually, get squashed by other wrestlers. But, you know what, for the bunch of people who enjoyed watching him over the years, it's like, hey, he did his job.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Wow.
I had actually asked for shout-outs from the show.
Yeah.
And I think I've had one. I'm checking Twitter right now. And Jennifer Skeen, also known as Jen Skeen on YouTube. You can go check some of her short films. I think they're on there at Jen Skeen, or youtube.com/The White Girl Wonder. And you'll be able to check out some of her short films that she's made. I know I was witness to one of them at which she had won the Best Actress Award for one of her videos. Yeah, she's awesome, drunk most of the time, so she supports us. She also used to be a gamer, which we can let that slide down a little. But overall, yeah, check out her YouTube page, The White Girl Wonder, and enjoy.
Though seriously, rest in peace, Doink the Clown.
I do want to say before we head out of here, I know most podcasts, like everyone acts like they're friends with each other, but this actually isn't the case with us. We legitimately, I can't say legitimate. Oh, I just
said it.
You said it twice.
You can explain how you can only say legitimate when you explain how you can't say legitimate.
Yeah, no, right? we actually like friends with each other. I've known Tyler Courtney from
Who?
Talking Shit for the past 3 years. It's been going on, and Jack, it's been great for you to come on with us.
Oh yeah,
thanks to Gingerboy here to join our show, and it's been great actually knowing you. I know I've known several podcasters, several podcast hosts. Like they act like they're all buddies with each other, when in reality they hate each other's guts.
Oh no!
Edit this shit out, man. Like, I just want to say, like, this is what we're talking about is actually how we talk to each other. Like, there are some weeks here we actually spend an hour and a half just fucking around like we're recording the podcast, but without actually recording the podcast.
Yeah, we should just record the first our entire time talking, and then record the podcast.
We did that. We actually did that this week because two of us were actually fucking wasted. Thank you, Jack, for dealing with our bullshit.
Yeah, it's no problem, guys. I mean, we're gonna have to go through this stuff together, so might as well.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, like I'm grateful that you two decided to join me and help me start up drunk-nerds.com, and I hope we stay through for 500 episodes.
Well, here's hoping.
Yeah.
That's a lot of editing. Oh, no.
Hopefully I will be helping you some in the near future. Also, thank you, audience, for dealing with us when we're shitty, like this episode in particular. We hope to... I just lost my train of thought. No, that shot just fucked me up again.
Yeah, trust me, guys. Just stick with us. We'll get better eventually. We're still new at this podcasting thing. I mean, hey.
Yeah, and we're sobering up as the podcast goes. You can tell from the beginning how much energy and how much fun we were having until the last... the first 45... It was like a roller coaster. That first 45 minutes is like, whee! On the roller coaster. And then it's just like... Then you go down the big hill and you just want to vomit. That's what the last 45 minutes has been for us. So, kind of wrapping this thing up, a nice little bow here. I mean, we're on iTunes now. If those of you that have been downloading the podcast or downloading this one and still listening to this crap, we appreciate it. Like Jack said and Knuckles were saying, keep with us. It's maybe not the best in the world, but we're learning as we're going. And we're having a lot of fun doing this, and we hope that we get more listeners. And we're pretty big in North Korea, so
yeah, that's right.
We're trading secrets like it's nothing.
Oh yeah,
Kim Jong-un thinking he could bomb us with a fucking water gun.
Yeah,
we have him fucking rolling left.
North Korea figured out how easy it is to get Americans' credit card numbers, so they've been downloading it like crazy.
But one last thing, shout out to fuckyoutalkingship.com for making Bad Movie Drinky Drinky.
Yeah, inviting us to it.
Inviting us to it. Fuck you.
And also thank you.
And we love you. Yeah, we love you for giving us inspiration to do this shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah, so...
that's all I can talk to about.
Yeah, so...
Before I start giving my credit card info away.
Yeah. So, here's Knuckles' phone number.
Okay, let's end this.
Yeah, let's end this, because we've been rambling for about 35 minutes now. So, anyways, check us out on the Facebook page, Drunk-Nerds. And we also have a Twitter page, Drunk-Nerds. And we're also, all three of us, are on Twitter. I'm at BigRed507. Knuckles is at Knuckles_DN. Am I correct there?
Yes, you are. Drunk Nerds.
There you go. And then...
Knuckles_DN. As in Drunk Nerds. As in Drunk Nerds Podcast. As in subscribe. As in to listen to. As in to review us on iTunes. Please.
Please. We need listeners. We need the ego boost because we're all very depressed. Anyways, and then Jack is at Jack of Hearts LMAO.
It's actually Jack of Heart LMAO.
That's what I said.
You said Jack of Hearts, so the S is not there. Well, anyway.
Also, send your. Did I give you email? Did I make you an email address yet, Jack?
Email address?
As in for the website?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well then send all your hate mail to BigRed507 at drunk-nerds.com.
Then I will forward it on, and I will then actually, know what? Better yet, text Knuckles all your hate mail at 423-413-9368. And then here's wait, I'm gonna give out Jack Hart's number if I can find it on my phone. You're lucky I can't find it on my phone. All right, we're this sucks. All right.
Okay.
Check us out next week on episode 4 of Drunk-Nerds Podcast,
where we will be slightly more sober. Well, at least 66% of us will be.
Yep.
Yes. So this episode's over. Woo woo woo.
You know it.
Excuse me. A few too many beers there. Anyways, we're on iTunes now, so go on there, check us out, and if you like us, leave us a review, and we'll even shout you out. And Jack will send you his credit card number.